Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K steps a day. We are going to be starting off in a basic march. Let me angle the camera down just a smidge. That way everything's in frame, hopefully. We've got some water, I've got a sweat towel, we've got our space nice and cleared, and this is officially the beginning. If at any point throughout our workout you need to come back to the march, just come right back here. You can also feel free to add intensity to this workout if this is not intense enough for you. But if it's a little too much for you today, go at your own pace. Substitute any movements for movements that you'd rather do if you're having pain in your hips or knees or shoulders or whatever. If you've been following along with me this whole time, first off, oh my God, that's amazing. Second off, you probably have the hang of it by now. So let's get that march moving a little more forward and back. I repositioned my rug today, so it's a little bit more centered on the squish. So I have to go like all the way right here before I start worrying about rolling my ankle off the edge of the squish mats that I have underneath the rug. So it's not a permanent solution, but it's an improvement from yesterday. And quite frankly, I'm pretty all right with that. So let's come to the center of our space and start doing a little bit of a knee lift. There we go. I don't know why I say a little bit. We're doing a full-on knee lift. You could be a little lower, but wherever you are, have a nice engaged core and keep your breath moving. Thank you so much for joining me here today to be my workout buddy. We are powering through these last 2 weeks of our baby steps, and I'm very excited, you guys. Let's get our arms up and bring down opposite hand to our knee. Just bringing that knee and palm together. We've come so far since that first 5-minute baby step, haven't we? And every day we go just a little farther. Now also, I want to keep reminding y'all, I'm saying this in like all of these videos, once we got over 40 minutes long, let's come into a side touch, or side step touch. Still don't know what these are. Step together? Sure. Step together, there we go. We do not have to do these videos in a linear fashion. I've been saying this, like as soon as we hit the 40-minute mark, I was like, this is a bit much to be doing every single day. But this is the schedule I have recording these in, so this is what I'm doing. And but do not feel like you have to do a 55-minute. If you did a 55-minute yesterday and you've only got 20 minutes in you today, you're still showing up and you're still giving it your all. So let's come into, we're gonna keep this step together going, and we're just gonna reach across. And I do have my BitFit going to be my pedometer, because honestly, that's all it's good for, but it does it just fine. So I guess, I don't know if it's accurate or not. So if you wanna let me know how many steps you got down in the comments, that'd be amazing. So I'm gonna toe tap out to the front. This is what it looks like from the side. I didn't realize I blend right in with that beige, don't I, on the rug. I hope you can still see my feet all right. I probably should have waited till we were done with this before swapping rugs, but hindsight. Keeping that tap going. And let's add in a nice lateral raise. Tap into the front, flapping our arms in a controlled manner. All right, let's come back to a march. I twinged my ankle just a little just now, so I'm gonna kind of roll out and check in with that. Whereas sometimes if it bends just a little too much at the front of my ankle, it'll feel a little pinched. But I'm all right though. We practice listening to our bodies when they whisper so we can recognize what they're saying. And I think I just need to warm up a little bit more before going at this pace. Let's come into a nice, gentle hamstring curl. So I'm listening to my body and I'm slowing it down because I'm reminding myself that this is our warm up. We have the whole rest of our workout for me to burn my zoomies off in. So do not feel like you have to be going at the same pace as what the music is setting or at the pace that I'm going. And let's do a nice, wide, high elbow row as we keep this hamstring curl going. This is what it looks like from the side. I'm all about just grinding through it today, but I'm gonna try to bring in some fun too. It has been a work day. So we're gonna march just a little and do a nice low leg lift. Like, we got up before the sunrise today and we've been working nonstop and it's been great. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. It's just one of our busy days of the week. So I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to have some fun. Yeah, we're getting our steps in. Yeah, we're working out. But we can also have a nice party. Let's do a low row. Instead of our elbows being up high, they're down low. And we're pulling something towards us and lifting that leg to the side. Now I find myself getting a little sloppy, so I'm going to tighten up my form. There we go. Now let's tap out to the sides. Keep it going. Sometimes showing up and doing, I call it doing drills, whether I'm hoop dancing or belly dancing or practicing poi or doing this, my baby steps. It feels like, oh, I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds, then I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds. Let's add a bicep curl. Because I'll show up to do the work, but I won't make time for it if I'm just having fun. I don't know why, it's just how I tend to be. And so instead of behaving in resistance to that, I'm weaponizing it against myself to trick me into having fun. So some bump and jams helps me turn my drills into dancing and enjoying myself and having fun. There we go. Let's march it out. Very good, you guys. Let's get some water in us. It is such a sunny, beautiful, early, like late winter, early spring day today. And I want to get my seedlings started. Like, I didn't have the gardening bug when we had almost a foot of snow on the ground, but with weather like this, I want to be outside. Let's move that march forward and back. Remembering to breathe. I love these forward and back marches. My knee pain is gone. I don't want to jinx it. Let's march in place. But my knees have not been hurting the way that they had for like the past 2 or 3 years. So I'm really excited about that. My hips have been very stiff and my hip flexors have been very, very tight. And so I'm having tightness across from my tailbone to my outer hip area. But I think that's just from moving way more than I'm used to and then sitting the rest of the day. So I'm looking at different standing desk options. Let's inhale up, exhale down. Let's start getting some blood flowing into our shoulders. Reaching nice and far through our fingers. You can even wiggle your fingers as you move your arms. Now from here, let's shift our weight from side to side, coming into that step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. There we go. And let's add in, oh, that's nice, a nice big shoulder roll. I'm just letting my arms hang from their socket and using my muscles to provide like an inner massage. Let's go ahead and change direction. So I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down. Smooth it out. And you don't have to move to the beat. That's just, it's a challenge for me too, so I try to. Already feeling some heat, you guys. Let's come now into step together, step together. And let's do nice, slow, big arm circles. Change direction. Continuing to breathe. Now let's change direction and have them be small arm circles. Now I like to flex my hands so that my palms are facing the walls on either side of me. Change direction. We can point our fingertips down now. Stretch through the back side of our forearm. So it's like I'm going like that as opposed to that. Whew. All right, let's march to get our feet in under us. And when we're ready, let's tap out and bring in same side single arm, half jacks. Engaging our core. You can stay here with me, or let's double up on those arms. So much of this at this point is now just proving to myself that I can do it. I set out to do this difficult thing that I knew was going to be challenging, but now that I'm in the challenging part, can't give up now. And if I'm not able to make it, I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna take it into consideration for next time and give myself some freaking off days in between these 55-minute cardios. Let's march, you guys. Let's get some water. Like, whew. Make our arms a little more exaggerated in their movement. Now we're going to try something a little different up next. We're going to be alternating between a tap front and a kick front. So let's march in place. Tap, tap, low kick, low kick. Tap, tap, low kick, low kick. Tap, tap, low kick, low kick. Keep going. And you can even try to increase the height in your kick as well. Keep going. tap, kick, kick. Last kick on each side. There we go. Marching it out. I'm gonna have another sip of water. Let's add in a bicep curl just layered on top of our march. If a movement feels simple or boring to you, focus on your breath and engaging your core. There's always ways we can make something a little more interesting or a little more challenging and complex. Okay, so now, same concept, tap to the side, lift, lift. Side tap, leg lift out to the side. Just swinging my arms for counterbalance. Focusing on our form before bringing in height. Oh. As soon as I started thinking about it, I got stumbly in my feet. That's all right. It's okay if you stumble, just come back to it. Mistakes are our teachers. They can be frustrating, but it's where we learn. March it out, y'all. Okay, let's actually come into a step together. Step together, step together. And of course, I like moving it forward and back. I'm starting to feel that mood lift. It's not fully kicked in. Let's add in a shoulder press, palms toward the ceiling. Keep going, keep support through your core. Now, we're gonna do that little bit of a march to get our feet in under us. Tap to the back, kick, kick, tap to the back, tap to the back. Well, I say kick, but it's more of that back leg lift. I really like my hands on my hips for this one. Lift, lift, keep going. Keep going, we got this. And you might be down quite low, that's okay. Focus on your form and keeping up with the pace maybe. So if that range of motion isn't what's inspiring you, and if you're more motivated to keep up with the faster pace, then do that. We can be training together, but also kind of training slightly different things. Tap, tap, last one on each side, lift. Lift, there we go. Whew. March, get some water. I'm gonna kind of scooch my rug a little bit. I really got to get one of those mats. Let's make that march nice and big with our arms moving forward and back. And my microphone keeps climbing up to where I can like feel it in like this area. And so I don't want to be like rubbing my chin all over the microphone. Okay, let's march and do a stagger stance, one leg in front of the other, and then we're gonna lean forward and back, getting ready for those jab crosses, jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. There we go. Let's keep our guard up. Jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. And if you want, add that knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Keep going. Last one. Let's march. Left leg forward, or other leg. Coming into that, leaning forward and back. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. And you can stay here or add that knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Just a few more. We can do it. Last one. There we are. March it out. We got this. We're doing so good. Just that we're here doing it at all. Y'all, we're doing this. One more round of marching, making those arms nice and big with their swing. Okay. So now let's come into a position. We're going to be practicing our step out, out, and in. Out, in, out, in. And we're shifting that weight. And if you want, you can start doing a little bit more of a lunge. Knee traveling over your foot so you're nice in a good controlled range of motion. You can be holding on to something and you may just stay here. Or we can start stepping out and lunging a little deeper. Go at your own pace. And I like to use my foot to kind of launch myself back. You can put your hands on your hips or even have your arms out if you like. Now, I'm also doing this kind of at a diagonal. So if I'm facing a wall, I'm doing this to the corners of the room. Okay, march, we did it. We did that one at least. I'm getting some water. Preparing myself for the addition of while we continue the march. Let's pull our elbows back and do a tricep extension. Trying to not use momentum as we march, just swinging our arms up into that full range of motion, really squeezing into those triceps. Whoo, feeling the burn, that's good. All right, let's come back to the center of our space, and we are going to do that same step out again, but now we're gonna be doing more of a squat. So it's out, and if you want, you can start dipping down just a little. And I'm feeling this through both of my legs. So as we step out and in, out and in. I'm gonna kind of show you my knees here on this one so you can see what's happening. These pants look so silly when I do this. Let's do a whole round of those squats. And I have quite a bit of turnout. You could have your feet parallel. In fact, I'm gonna go back to a parallel. Ooh, I like that. Squat. And you do not have to be coming super deep, but you can try it. One more on each side. There we go, y'all. March it out. We are over halfway done. That's amazing. We're doing real good. Keep marching, keep breathing. Let's keep this march going and add in pressing our palms away from us like we're doing a push-up against an invisible wall. This is just so silly, it really is, but I love it. All right, let's come into that V step. So right leg lead, we're gonna go out, out, in, in. And you can stay right here, or we can add in right arms. Just a few more, and then we're gonna do a swap to the left leg lead. Out, out, in, left leg lead. Out, out, in. And if you want to go faster, just make your movement a little smaller. There we go. Let's add in right arms. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Whoo! My tummy just grumbled. Breakfast was a while ago, but that's good. I'm good. It's good that I can recognize being hungry, like genuinely hungry, instead of just feeling like I'm having cravings. March it out, y'all. We did so good. This is flying. Well, it's flying by for me at least. It's so nice to be doing something different than all the other things that I was doing today, which those were fun. But there's only so much like scripting and editing that my little hamster brain can do before I'm like, I'm ready to do something else. All right, let's keep those arms swinging. I'm practicing moving all different directions all over my rug now. All right, let's center up on our space, and we're gonna do 4 of the heel tap, 3, 4, hamstring curl, 2, 3, 4, heel tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, hamstring curl, 2, 3, 4, keep going. Now let's cut it in half. Heel, heel, curl, curl. Heel, heel, curl, curl. Heel, heel, curl, curl. Heel, heel, curl, curl. Keep going. Last round. There we go. Now let's come into a step together, 2 on each side. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. You can do whatever you like with your arms. Let's keep this going, but let's move it forward and back. Step together, step, tap, step together, step, tap. All right, y'all, knee ups. We got this. You can stay right here with your high knees. You might be a little lower, wherever you're at, bring it. And if you're ready, let's kick it up a notch. Let's get our arms up high. Pull both hands down like we're breaking something over our knee. Remember to breathe, keep your core engaged, and no matter where you're at, bring your arms up nice and high if you're doing them. Like we could just be right here, you know, but let's keep those arms up. Whew, one more. There we are. Let's come back into those step togethers. We're gonna do skaters. So let's bring that foot behind. Oh, I love this one. Swing those arms side to side. Controlled, deliberate motion, but still feeling a nice stretch and strengthening. I feel it in my hips and core. And we can move this one forward and back. Keep going. Now from here, let's march. We're gonna get our feet in under us. We're gonna leave our right leg grounded in the center, and we're gonna step with our left, forward, back, forward, back. So from the side, it's forward, step, forward, step, back, step. Do you see how my right foot's staying in the same spot on the rug? There we go. And if you're ready, let me try to scooch side to side with this one. Just a millimeter at a time or a couple inches at a time. And that's a challenge for my brain. I've not been able to do this before. Let's march it out. Grounding now through our left leg. Keeping that left foot in the same spot. We're going to step forward and back with our rep. Forward step, back step. Forward step, back step. And then still, my left foot is staying in that same spot. And now we're going to stay here for a minute. But I'm trying to think of how to explain how whenever we're moving side to side with this step, and I just bring my left foot over by like an inch. Then I'm gonna back it up. I just bring it over, and I'm being real careful and real deliberate because this is right where I would normally be rolling the out of my ankles. So being careful until we start to feel a little bit of a groove with it. And if you're not feeling the groove today, that's okay. Keep practicing. March it out, y'all. We did great. Oh my God. Let's get some water. Those birds still have not found their suet block. I think it's sitting there. I'm watching it melt in the sun. So I'm gonna go put it in their suet block feeder after this, I think. I just want to see the birds eat. Marching. Let's keep those arms. Let's make them a little more exaggerated in their movement. Okay, from here, y'all, let's come and do a step tap. Just leaning from side to side. You can kind of swing your arms a little bit, have some fun. I think this top might officially be a little too large on me. It's like shifting around instead of staying in place, which is great, but it's making me wild. All right, so we've got that step with the tap going. Let's do some small arm circles again, now that we're good and warmed up. And then let's change direction. All right, from here, we're gonna get into the center of our space and we're gonna do some calf raises. So let's do narrow footed, coming up and then dipping down. And I'm trying to time it to the beat on this one. Up, center, down, center, up, center, down, center, up, center, down, center. Now let's put our feet slightly wider. Up, center, down, center, up, center, down, center. Oh, and it's just a tiniest little pulse. Down, center, up, center. All right. Whew. Okay, so now let's prepare ourselves for, we're gonna bring our heel to our hand, 2 in the front, 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Heel, heel, to our hand, to our hand, now the back. And it's okay if you miss. It's the trying that's important here, because we will get better. And if you're ready, we can cut this in half to where let's do 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and let's get our arms up. Ooh, I missed. That's okay. Last one. There we go. March it out, y'all. Oh my gosh, this might be one of my favorite sequences, just because it feels like it's happening so naturally. Like I don't feel like I'm forcing myself today or anything. I showed up and now I'm just floating on through. I'm still bringing it, but that stress is behind me. It couldn't keep up. And again, let's make this a nice big armed march. Up next, y'all, we're gonna be doing some hip circles. Let's march in place to prepare. Get our feet shoulder width apart, and then we're gonna push our hips to the left, to the front, to the right, and to the back. So if we're doing this with the beat, that's left, front, side, back. Left, front, side, back. Smooth it out. Left, front, side, back. Left, front, side, back. One more round. Change direction. Back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left. And you don't have to stick with the beat. Just massage and feel. I like to adhere to the beat because it makes me stay not just where it's easy. There we go. Very good, y'all. Let's double side step, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Gotta get myself situated. I've officially lost enough weight, even though the scale on the number is up by like 6 pounds. Oh, well, it's back down to just 5, but I'm having to tuck my pants into my control top undies to keep them from just sliding off of me. But that's all right. Step together, step, knee, step together, step, knee. There we go. Let's come back to just that step together. And we can add our hip circles. That's a little fast, so we're gonna make it slower. We're gonna go step to the front, step to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And whenever we change direction, instead of coming all the way down, we'll just tap our toes. So let's go to the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 2, 3, 4. Step 2, 3, 4. Step 2, 3, 4 with a touch. And now let's try to do that transition. So we're gonna step 2, 3, 4, step 2, 3, 4, step 2, 3, 4, step 2, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, step 2, 3, 4, step 2, 3, 4, step 2, and change. 1, 2. I can't count and breathe at the same time, y'all. It doesn't matter what we're doing. We're not practicing for a dance recital or anything. I just wanted to try that out. Well, hey, Amber Cat, how's it hanging, kitten? March it out. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for humoring me. This music was a little fast for that, but this is how I learn. So from here, let's practice. Keep that march going, but we're pushing our hips. Boom, boom. Like we're bumping the car door shut with our hip. And I'm pulling my foot entirely off the floor for this to really get that butt going. March it out to get our feet in under us. Oh no, are you kidding me? Okay, no, all right. We're just doing a step together now. We do have fast feet coming up later. Oh, okay, I misread. I thought I was farther up in the workout than what we actually were. And I was like, I'm not ready for fast feet. All right, now I can mentally prepare myself. So we're doing the step together. And we can stay here, or we can add in some snake arms. Just leading with my elbows and treating it like if my arms were made of silk and something's just picking it up and dragging it by the elbow. So my forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers just kind of follow suit. And you can have these be aimed a little lower down, and if we do them at the same time, I call these jellyfish arms, because I just feel like I'm jellyfishing around. All right. Okay, let's march to get our feet in under us. And kick to the front, kick to the back, kick to the front, kick to the back. Keep going. Now you might be quite low. This is a really nice forward and back weight shift. So I have my shoulders and my hips facing front and back. Let's march to get our feet swapped. And now we're going to be kicking to the front with our left and to the back with the right. Kick, kick, kick. There we go. Oh, I am good and hungry for lunch, y'all. Lunch is, we make these homemade Lunchables we get a smoked chicken or a smoked turkey breast from Sam's Club, and we do like a block of sharp cheddar cheese. We each get like an ounce of the cheddar cheese and like 5 ounces of the turkey breast and a whole bunch of blueberries. Let's march in place. Okay. All right, ooh, we're real close to the end, you guys. So we're gonna step tap and reach across. There we go. I do blueberries, and I do like lightly salted mixed nuts, just an ounce of those. And I have these like little 4-cell like kids lunches because they were cheaper than the fancier looking adult ones. And I was like, I don't feel like paying more money for it to be not primary colors. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be reaching across. But it's the perfect size, and the lid snaps on in a way that like the cheese and turkey don't make the nuts soggy, like where the blueberries all salty, or just it keeps everything compartmentalized, and it's all pre-measured. So right now, when I'm ravenous, after I finish this workout, I get to just go grab that and eat it, and it's dishwasher safe. I love it. So there we go. Okay. Now this one, go absolutely at your own pace. We are going to come into a squat, and as we come up, we're going to lift that leg. So we might be quite small in our squat and leg lift, and that's okay. As you build your balance and your confidence in the movement, we can go in a little deeper, and let's do this for one whole more round. Do feel free to hold on to something. Like if I were in my laundry room, I'd be holding on to my washing machine because that's my favorite place to practice squats, because I piggyback activities. When we flush our toilet, we have to like wait to make sure that it actually fills, because jingling the handle just isn't doing the trick anymore. So while I'm standing there waiting, I pop in some squats. No wonder my hip flexors and tailbone and stuff hurt. There we go. All right, march, get you some water, because after these 2 marching segments, we got some fast feet. We can do it though. If I sound out of breath, it's because I am. And that's good. Having the endurance to be pushing myself like this for a full 55 minutes is like, I never thought I'd have this back. I never had this to start with, honestly. Like, if I did, I wasn't cognizant of it because it was like back in like high school or something. Let's do 1 more round of marches. But I completely took it for granted last time I had this kind of energy and endurance. So it's really nice to have come full circle and be enjoying it. All right, so with our fast feet, we could be right here, or we can really bring it up. It's kind of that football that you see in the movies that's all serious training mode. Now for the next segment, let's do snake arms layered with this just to see if we can. And I'm feeling it in my thighs. You can drop the snake arms if you need to. You can stop if you need to, but I'm gonna see if I can keep going. Oh my goodness, let's go. Last couple of seconds. Whew. Yes, oh my gosh. Whew. All right, step together, y'all. We're in our cool down. Thank goodness. Whew. Step together. Let's keep that step together moving. Bringing that heart rate down. Let's swing those arms. Hoo-wee. That's good. All right, y'all. Let's come into a step tap. Nice and gentle, and let's backstroke. 1 arm at a time. Let's change direction. And I'm trying to take the full 8 counts to really nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March it out, y'all. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do a few more stretches, but I do recommend doing a little bit more of a cool down than what I have provided here. We've got a really tight window. My husband and I are fixing to do haircuts, and then our friend's coming, lunch, haircut, shower, friend coming over to help us ship. So we gotta be chop. But do better than me. Actually do your cool down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And I am going to do a cool down here, but in an ideal world, I'd be able to do a nice like 10 to 15 minute cool down of stretching and breathing and reflection. Not every day adheres to the ideal, and that is okay. Let's exhale, fold forward just to wherever you're feeling the stretch. You might be right here, holding onto your thighs or onto something. Inhale a bit, come a bit deeper in. When I inhale, I like to come out of the stretch, and when I exhale, I just melt into it a little bit more. Wherever your range of motion currently is, that is not set in stone. We can work on this and improve our range of motion. Some days are going to be better, some days are going to be worse. And it's not about how it looks, it's about how it feels. Okay, from here, I'm actually going to keep my feet nice and wide. I'm going to do this from a diagonal angle so you can see what I'm doing. I've got my hands on my thighs, and I'm going to inhale, head and tailbone towards the sky, exhale, and we're doing a standing cat-cow. And move at the pace of your own breath. Inhaling, arching head and tailbone. Exhaling, pulling in the abdominals, rounding the back. On your last exhale, go ahead and round it up. So I'm going to turn my right foot at just a little bit of an angle, and I've got my left foot kind of behind it, also at an angle. And I'm going to bring my hands up, grabbing my left wrist with my right hand, stretching through that left side body. So this is it from this side. We could step back a little farther. And so now changing sides, left foot in the front, right foot behind, bringing my arms up, grabbing my right wrist with my left hand, inhale and exhaling, leaning over to the side. So from the front, that looks like this. And come on back up, feet shoulder width apart, a little wider. Inhaling up, interlacing my fingers, pressing them out. And just carving, having my gaze follow my hands. I'm coming down, and then up, and then over, and then over. Releasing our fingertips, let's bring them and interlock behind our back. I have my thumbs parallel to each other, and I'm going to slide my thumbs down past my tailbone, if I can. Hey, pretty kitty. And let's spend our last segment here just stretching through our neck and shoulders. I do want to thank y'all for being here and being my workout buddy today. This has just been amazing. We can come out of that stretch. I'm going to bring one arm across. Oh yeah, that's nice. Opening them up and bringing them across. Do feel free to add in any other stretches or exercises that you would like to do. I want to thank our channel members for being amazing. Thank you if you've subscribed and clicked the like button. If not, I get it. It's okay. Like, I almost never subscribe to the people whose stuff I like to watch, because then I'll never see it again, even if I hit the notification. So it's like, there's no pressure to click the buttons and stuff, but it does help the channel. But I'm freaking tired. Oh my God, and hungry and sweaty. And we did 5,062 steps. I really want to hear how many steps y'all got in today's workout. Like, truly, let me see what I'm up to for the whole day. I'm up to 7,883 steps, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I have a towel for my sweats instead of just... Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go eat lunch and shower. I will see y'all tomorrow for another day of baby steps. There's a pinned comment down in the comment section, and that is our question of the day. And we'll chat more down there. So I'll see y'all until next time. Keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.